Hello, fellow Geminis. It's Sonia of True Light Guide, bringing your August 2018 angel reading and energy forecast. And I'm sorry it's a little late, but there's two good reasons for it. The first was that I completed my Energy Foundations course, which is now available online. And secondly, this is specially designed energy being channeled for the August 11th solar eclipse. So this guidance is coming to you in divine timing to give you that energy support that you need at this time. Getting winded. As an air sign, probably lots of energy and emotional energy swinging around here. For my fellow empaths, get centered, get grounded, get to the now. And if you're having a hard time with that, please check out my Energy Foundations course, because that course helps you to live from a full cup. And that doesn't mean what you put in your cup, but rather that your cup doesn't have any holes or leaks that allow your energy to escape or allow other people's energy to infiltrate into your world, where now you're running around confused on why this is happening and solving problems that you're not really having. If you're interested to learn more, there's going to be a link below, or if you don't find the details, just leave a comment and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. So, touching again, obviously, the astrology. We have a eclipse happening August 11th. That is going to have us really have to stand our ground, set big goals, and really we're going to find out what it's going to stir up for us in our energy and how to make that an opportunity. We also have Mercury in retrograde, which is, all the subconscious mind, that internal world is it's kind of like, is your internal world really reactive to what's happening out here, or is it like a mess? If it be the case, my course can help you with that. We're also going to get some guidance on it. We have Mars in retrograde. Mercury goes retrograde and will go direct after August 18. Okay, so that's coming up shortly. Mars is in retrograde. That ends August 27th, and that's the planet of aggression. So anywhere where we have repressed or pent up anger, resentments, those are coming forward. I hear resentment as a resounding kind of like, it's almost like an echo. It's like resentment. Our angels and guides are quite entertaining, I have to say. So understand it's about boundaries and, reactivity or responding, right? If you're on autopilot, you react, and which only will create more of the same. But if you stop, pause, process, you can now respond and really make this a better opportunity for yourself. So each of the readings, we have one specifically for the eclipse energy, what it's going to be bringing up for us. We have love, career, and personal growth. The first card for each of the readings is going to be what is going to come to you. Okay, this is the card and this is the hand you're being dealt. Okay, how you respond to it is up to you. You can either make it an obstacle or an opportunity. Obstacle is really about a power struggle with outside people and circumstances, trying to control the stuff that's going on out there. And that's really wasting a lot of your energy, because no sooner do you get those things under control, something else is going wrong. Or you can step into opportunity, which is stepping into your own power and aligning with universe, spirit, your angels, guides, the intuitive energy to help put you at the center of your world and get you into your power. So that's how you're going to get what advice you need to really make that happen. The outcome, if you follow that advice, will show you why you want to do that. So let's get right to it. So there's a lot, too much thinking. Be incredibly clear, Gemini, about the outcome or goal, and use one word if you can. If you can center that down to like, what do you need? I need money. Why do you need money? Because I need to feel secure. Okay, if you need security, what does it feel like to be secure? And then just really get clear about what it is you want, and look not why you are where you are. Don't worry, you're going to get too much information anyways. Instead, just kind of get more clear on your outcome and just the answers you need for that outcome, because there's just so much to sort through for you. So either way, they say what's going to come up is really that you're learning just how generous you are. You're a giver, you're an overgiver, and they're saying for the codependence empaths, this is really, harnessing you for it's also where you're very driven and maybe too extroverted and not tapping into your internal world before you take action, and tempering kind of like more of a grounded approach. This is the card. They say keep your eyes on the big picture, leave details to others. So instead of overthinking things and trying to problem solve everything, Start with an outcome that you need and then allow the answers to come to you, because your experience is going to lead to success, genuine concern for others. So don't problem solve for other people if they're not asking you to. Stay centered over here. Let them come to you and ask before you start taking in all this energy and trying to solve everyone's problems, okay? Oh, yes, my course was designed for me. And I'm a Gemini. Probably going to work for a lot of you too. So the advice here is really look at this very clear light, very clear focus, this direction. Notice the desert energy where it's like a lot less emotional energy, not a lot of wind here. It's just kind of a grounded place. But they say this is where your energy and optimism can be playful, okay? Follow your passions. You can make this challenge amazing. And make an opportunity out of it. It says opportunities for excitement and adventure. So they're saying get into the grounded place where it's not overly emotional, there's not too much thinking, but this place of just, feeling energetic in the moment without having to get caught up and, disconnected. Get grounded in your energy right now and be playful with it. The playfulness will help you be present with what you're doing, okay? It's pretty well the key. Play a little bit. Ultimately, the outcome is that love and blessings fill your life. Look at this greenery, this beautiful, very, wonderful setting. And it's just saying, there's harmonious relationships and happily ever after. So this is really about creating that connection, the social energy that you really want. But it's going to have to come from, again, water is the element that, associates with emotion. Air is for thought. They're saying temper the two, get into grounded playfulness, and that will help you channel all that amazing energy that you have to create a wonderful life. So for your love life and your relationships, there's a beautiful card here. Gabriel, which is the messenger angel, go figure for us, is really strong here, saying that you're very passionate and charming and you can do anything right now. Go after what you want, and the ability to attract helpful people. If you're the kind of person that's trying to solve everyone else's problems, are you attracting people who can help and support you in your own? Okay, this is what's really coming up. It's like you're ambitious and ready to move forward, and you should take pride in your excellent work, but you need to learn more. You need to learn more about relationship skill sets, okay? You need to learn more about how to cooperate and work with other people. You're so energized, you're so ambitious that you're over there and like everyone's still over here kind of trying to figure it out. It's like, oh yeah, we got this plan, we da-da-da-da-da-da. Here, go. And it's like, you're all the way over there. And people are over here still. They don't all move as quick as you. So acknowledge what your responsibility is. Acknowledge where you have to have patience and let other people catch up with you. And ultimately, hard work will lead to success. Okay? It gives you the outcomes, and enjoy beautiful things in your life. So it's a good thing. It's just like they're like, you're revving high. They're kind of bringing you down and using your energy in an efficient and effective way. The change really does shake up your career and personal growth, though. So this is interesting. 2 cards of change, 2 higher arcana come up for career. So the first one is a card of peace. Let go and let God. What's happened has happened, and the future is yet to be determined. Live from the now. Okay, that is a resounding message that just keeps coming forward. Live from your 24-hour period. Live from the now. If you haven't signed up for my blog post, this week really is for most people and most signs to get centered. And I wrote a blog post on that specifically. So if you're interested, go on over to my website to check it out. If not, and you don't know how to get there, leave a comment and I can redirect you. But they do say, there's a more enriching future to come. So have faith in your future, have faith in yourself. The advice here is like you have to let go. It's an ending in certain areas of your career and a new beginning. Maybe letting old wounds lie, letting go of what didn't work out for you, letting go of what hasn't made you happy, and understand happiness will follow. That is the resounding message, quite literally. First card, if I just read it direct, it says, release the past. There's a more enriching future to come. Let go and let God. Leave it in God's hands, right? The next one quite literally says, a situation's ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will follow. They just keep saying that in the way of career. Put the past behind you. The past is gone, the future's waiting, and here's what the outcome will be if you follow that advice, is change. And it's strength, but there's going to need to be forgiveness for yourself and those others. And I feel ultimately you're having an easier time forgiving other people for what they've done, but you're not having an easy time forgiving yourself because you're internalizing the blame, you're internalizing the hurt and everything, and they're saying you need to extend the same compassion and kindness to yourself that you do to other people. You're such a people pleaser and a people person, but are you really nurturing the relationship you have to yourself? If not, I highly recommend checking out my course. Talk to, counselors, psychiatrists. Do the work that is needed so that you can make the transition and change to allow the strength to return to you in the way of your career, because you're going to need that coming up, Geminis. We need you and your beautiful presence in this world, so keep working on that. So ultimately, what's coming up for your personal growth, what do you need to feel fulfilled, is about a little bit of tempering between your career and your romance, because I always love this card. My little girl took a bite out of it when I was doing a reading for somebody. I started reading with my babies in my lap, and sure enough, she took the card and took a bite. And it was a romantic energy. She is a romantic baby. She's a Libra. Being swept off your feet, situations and topics that make your heart flutter. This is about tapping into your romantic side, your own romance. Not outside, but like sit with a romance book, watch a nice romance movie, tap into that, because the card is solutions. It's really about working with others in a cooperative manner. And when you take the time to tap into your own romantic energy and feel romantic, you're able to find the solutions that you're looking for. And they're just saying, self-control and patience are important, but forgiving and healing energy, that is so huge. You're just learning to forgive, self-forgiveness. This is your lesson right now. This is really where you're at. You've had so much passion, so much drive, and you haven't had the results, but it's okay. Things are going to change, because where you haven't had helpful people in your life, you're going to acknowledge where you've really attracted a lot of people that you can help, but you're not attracting people to help you. That's ready to change. So you're going to have to honor where you are right now and where you stand today before you can create the change that'll come up for you coming into, October, November, and December. So you're going to see like 3 steps into change and ultimately transformation. So now that I've dealt with the energy forecast and the angel reading, I really want to delve into what's happening with my angel, my Energy Foundations course. And the reason for that is it might be the tool or the key that some of you will need. If it is, I'm really grateful to be sharing that with you. And if it's not, I wish you best luck in finding the right fit for what's going to bridge the gap between here, the self-forgiveness and healing that you need to learn. So ultimately, the Energy Foundations course is about living from a full cup. Again, it's not about what you put in the cup. It's about that the cup doesn't have any holes. When you have a hole in your foundation, energy is leaking out, and other people's energy and emotions or problems are able to fit in there. The other thing with that is that we often will use something in order to fill that space in our lives. We'll try, whether it be a relationship to make us feel confident, if confidence is lacking. You use the career, the perfect body, whatever it is. But the minute that becomes unstable or it is no longer achievable or it leaves your life, ultimately what you feel about yourself diminishes. All of your life is suddenly painted with this, feeling of dread, and you're left in a place that you're not really creating very good results, and ultimately this sense of forgiveness that needs to come in. So what you need to do is really fill that space for yourself, okay? This is an energy block. Energy blocks are usually developed in childhood, and it's something that our parents needed to give us, whether it be the sense of feeling loved, connection, feeling special, validation. Maybe it's, confidence, whatever it is. And life happened and maybe you didn't get it. Now you have to give that to yourself. And you can't use external sources to fill that space. The Energy Foundations course helps you do that. It gives you the ability to process your negative thoughts and emotions in a healthy way so that you don't wind up with energy blocks and they don't stick around. You learn the intuitive lessons that you need. You process the emotions, you integrate the lesson, the block is gone. Now you can close the cup and you give yourself what you need. So when life happens and that situation over there, fails, you can feel upset about that situation. Feel upset that you didn't get what you wanted, but you still feel good about yourself and you still feel good about your life. And that is going to become your dominant energy. When you do that as well, you also give yourself the ability to address your problems with compassion. And guess what? By doing that in here, the world will mirror that and bring you the solutions with compassion. So if you're interested in the course, look for the link in the descriptions. And if you don't find the details, you can always leave me a comment and I'd be more than happy to answer your questions and send you the link. So until we meet again in September, ciao for now, Geminis.